horrible, innit, when you've got multiple monitors. I've got 3 at the moment, but it's still not enough. I need 2 more. Just so that I don't have to keep dropping stuff all the time, and that if I can snapshot that music thing all the time, I don't need to keep moving, you know, it'll just stay in one monitor all the time, so it'll stay there constant. I won't be pressing on it or nothing, it'll never disappear. Only time it will disappear is when I have to use like any of the Ankbot commands, like I've just done then, looking at giveaway. But that's besides the point, you know what I mean? I have to do that. Should be almost time for my repair to finish, I think. You've seen those old movies where there is some villain looking at a dozen monitors in a bat cave? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one. Do I or don't I? It's 4 o'clock. Do I put it on? Or do I wait till tomorrow? Retro Lab. I might as well do it while I'm streaming all this time. I might as well keep it going. R10, I've got 153,000 uranium. Oh yeah, I can get my own uranium as well now, guys. So that's cool as well. And now I've got 2 Apollos, I'll be able to get it even better with less repair. And I can get my own base parts too, with my Punishers. So I'm not worried about anything now, except obviously when your base gets smashed or when your fleet gets killed. That's it. Let's have a look at this ship. How long you got left, Mr. Man? 7 minutes, right, okay. Come back in another 2. I'm going to say it was about 4 o'clock when it needed to be. 5 minutes left. Right. Oh, my little icon disappeared again then. 47. Oh, we're right next to it. Didn't even realise it was there. Just one next to me as well. Oh. Yeah, well, we've just had to rearrange our house just to accommodate my new desk that opens out into an L shape. It's like, I'll have to take a picture of it at some time for you and show you the alt setup I've got at the moment, but it's only 3 monitors, like I say. When I get 5 it'll look even better. But it's just finding space for other 2 monitors at the moment and 2 lamps that I'm going to need for back at to shine on green screen. I'm going to have to get 2 spotlights as well that I can bend so that they can face right into green screen and not cause no reflections, shadows, whatever. We were going to try and get those bulbs anyway that have the distortion on them, like the silver front. Nail them to the ceiling. What, nail monitors to the ceiling? Or nail green screen to the ceiling? Because I think when you say them, I think you mean monitors, don't you? Nail out monitors to the ceiling. Yeah, that'd be cool, that. .40, 43 and a 47. And if I did that, you'd all go mental because I wouldn't be able to stream nothing then. Well, you were on about monitors, I thought you were. Nailed monitors to the ceiling, that's a great idea, that. The problem is, in our house we had a corner where I were at computer, but I were facing a wall. I wasn't away, you know, there wasn't a wall behind me, in other words, where I could put a green screen. So we decided to move round and see where I could put a green screen, and then try to accommodate the 3 monitors that I've got and try to make space for 2 more monitors that I have to get. So yeah, we've been turning the house upside down today, spinning it all around all over the place. But we've got there, I think. I think we've got a nice area here where I am. Although you won't have seen it, but I have had camera on today, but for some reason it's just stopped working. So I'll have to see if I can sort that out as well. I've got another PIR camera though, I don't know if you were here when I was saying. So I don't know if you were here, Cuttlefish, at the time, but I've got a PIR, like an infrared, that goes outside. We're using it like to watch grandchildren asleep, you know, when they stop breathing and that, when the babies, we used it for that. So just to make sure that she were okay when she were here. She didn't stay that many times, but it only cost 20 quid for that anyway, so it's a cheap price for a really good camera, and if I can use it as a webcam, that's 2 uses for it, innit? We'll see how it goes. Right, I'm going to hit that 43 and then I'm going to bring out this repaired Apollo. I'm not sure if it's infrared actually. I'm thinking now it's a PIR camera, but it's I think it is infrared, you know, because it lights. Well, not lights, but like oh, does it light up? I can't remember now. I'll have to get it out and take a look at it. I know it's only upstairs anyway, so I'll just have to find leads and that for it. Wife will know where all they are. And that's even cooler. So there you go, look, I've got my Apollo back. That's how you play Battle Pirates. Yeah, there's a lot of people that can't get help, I know that. I got lucky when mine said, do you want these this A set doing? I went, well yeah, you can do if you want, but I thought it were only going to do me an 83 at first, you know what I mean, and then I'd have a couple to get a bit later on or something, but it did all 3, so well happy. Mine's a good guy as well. So let's just go back out there. Right, so I'll just see what his repair is. 1 minute 50, that's cool. Yeah, I think that's why they put the prize up, like you said. I do think that's why they put it at that, so that you can't get no help and everybody will be a bit cheesed off by the time they've got their points to help out anybody else. I told you last time though, divide and conquer, that's what they're trying to do. Legion versus Forsaken. We're all Forsaken and we all should have chose Forsaken, but those who chose Legion have gone against Forsaken. Really, haven't they? Yeah, but that's what they do. They work out what we find easiest and then they change it. That's their part of the game, innit? To keep us working out their ideas. Do you know what I mean? It's Forsaken versus Drac, Reaver, Scourge. You know what I mean? Because we're all Forsaken. $84 VXP for just doing them few 47s, so that's not too bad either. Right, it's alright, you just need to put them in there. I forgot today, but tomorrow I'm going to use a bullseye crew, bullseye brigade. But I forgot all day today. I've only got a couple of them, but well, I think it's 3 they give us, didn't they? Well, that's it. You've got to realise this is like the top level of this raid now, innit? It's the top level, so they can. They could have even outranged us and all sorts. I mean, they do. They should outrange us because the computer opponents. Whatever they do, whether they make them stand still or whether they make us come for us, we still work a way around it, don't we? We either make faster ships and kite them, or we do something else to make a tank and just sit there and batter them. You spent 4 months and a lot of thought in building a good raid fleet, and this happens, Guru. Yeah, I know. That's just it. We've only got 4 months of it, haven't we? Before they bring in another faction. It's like, oh, who said it? Just hang on a sec. Yeah, it was him, yeah, I thought it was. Yeah. Like mine says. Like mine says when I told him that I can do B sets. Right, so now we're looking for, let me see what we're looking for, a B set. Now we need 400,000, so we'll get a 40.